We're here live in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Sunday here, May the 31st, 2020. It's about 7:01 p.m. 2020, as I always say in my YouTube videos, 2020 is the division, the time to change, new leadership. Here's a young individual that's one of many that's out here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, that's leading peaceful, not violence, but a peaceful march in response to the murder of George Floyd. I'm gonna let him tell you his name and tell you the name of the park that we're in.
All right, everybody, my name's Michael. We're here in Capitol Hall Park at the George Floyd Black Lives Matter movement march here on Sunday. And again, I'm just a small component out here, watching the injustice that's been happening for years, honestly, online, the systematic racism that's just built into this country and through police departments, and how African-American citizens in our black community is treated. I am at a breaking point, and if I'm at a breaking point, I can only imagine the hurt in the black community. They're at a point, as you can see in Minneapolis and around the country, they're beyond the breaking point. And while today was a very, very peaceful protest, I was very, very happy with that. Things always in a protest, you can't always have a peaceful protest. But today we witnessed one, and I do not agree with burning of sideline cars and mom and pop shops of your community. However, I totally agree in Minneapolis where they burn the police department down, because if these institutions that just bleed racism into the community are not stopped through peaceful protests like Colin Kaepernick taking a knee and many other examples, the community shamed Colin Kaepernick out of a job for his peaceful protest. And so that doesn't work anymore. So now it comes time for us to take action. But as Raymond is saying, peaceful protests can work, just like what we saw here today. The police blocked the street off so we could make a march. We took to the streets, and the cops reacted and blocked the streets off so we could make our voices heard, made it down to the river and had a very beautiful moment. And now we're back here finishing up our protest for the day. So I wish all of the black community and all of the protesters around the country the best of luck, and to be safe in what you're doing.
Michael, I myself, being a 62-year-old black man, I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, in what was called the most notorious housing projects in the nation, called Cabrini Green. You might be too young to even remember that. But anyway, I can appreciate to seeing all nationalities is out here. This is not just black people. This is white people. This is Spanish people. This is a group of young and old and middle age. They're not throwing bottles. You can hear the horns honking, and if you just take a look around, you can appreciate people like Michael and all of these people that's out here now today. You see all nationalities, young and old.
That's right.
Look, just take a look around. And you see, Michael didn't have to get his interview. Michael didn't even have to be out here. You see what I'm saying? But it shows you that some of the people that's out here, and I believe Michael would agree. If he don't, he can let me know. Some people out here, not out here at this particular protest, but in other places, they're what we call infiltrators, perpetrators, and opportunists. An infiltrator would go when you buy an AutoZone or something like that, and you having a peaceful protest, so they can get something that benefit them. They'll throw a rock, and other people follow suit. That's not the way to do it, is it?
They incite violence.
They incite
violence, and that is the thing with a crowd like this. Tensions are high, with the threat of police activity at any time if you get out of line. There are people that come in from other communities. It's not just here.
Right.
But they can come in and they can incite violence into the crowds. You'd be silly not to believe that was actually a thing. It can be from any group that has a vested interest in making a protest like this look terrible and detract from the ultimate message, which is Black Lives Matter. George Floyd is relevant, even though he was murdered by a police officer that needs to be, four of them, that need to be brought to justice. So there are those infiltrators that can detract from the message and take away from and try and undermine that. And I don't believe anybody that shows up to an event like this with the intent of undermining is truly for this cause.
That's right. And we appreciate you, Michael, this interview. And I know a lot of other people. I have a 13 and a 14-year-old daughter, and I know they appreciate you. They happen to be, their mother was Dominican and Puerto Rican. So, you know, I know they appreciate individuals like you coming together peacefully. You can see you have the police down the street, but you don't see them coming down there hitting them in the head. You don't see none of these people acting irrational. And that's a blessing. I'm going to try to see if we can get a few more people around here to talk. And do you know anybody else that might want to?
I don't, but if you check up over there, I'm sure you could find some, Raymond.
I will.
All right, thank you, sir.
Hey, you take care, man. And
thank you, sir.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm putting this on YouTube to show the solidarity. Michael, he just gave me a little interview, and I want to show the world. My YouTube videos go around the world. Happen to be Raymond Ivy YouTube channel. When you Google it up, got over 800 YouTube channels, videos rather. And I want to show the solidarity of this protest to show it's all nationalities. You see what I'm saying? Y'all didn't even have to be here. Didn't nobody twist your arm, did it? Y'all see what happened was wrong.
We see there's something wrong, and change will happen when those people stand up.
So do you all have something to tell people? Like I told Michael, some people are opportunists. When I say opportunists, they see peaceful protesters like this, they'll go across the street. They have a perpetrator bust a window. Then somebody else busts another window. That ain't what it's about. You see,
it's just more violence.
It's more violence, but this is peaceful. All nationalities, everybody is getting along. This is something Martin Luther King was talking about, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
This is something the other civil rights leaders were talking about. And I tell people, because I'm 62, y'all too young to know this. In 1963, 3 civil rights leaders lost their lives. 2 of them happened to have been white and 1 black. And police and sheriff took a part in it in Mississippi, where they was trying to register people to vote, and they escorted them out of town, killed them, and buried them. But out of solidarity, people like y'all, another generation, I call it the 2020, y'all the 2020 generation. You know what 2020 mean, right? A good vision, right? 2020 is time for change. See, some of these leaders today that's been here 40 and 50 years, they only pop up when it's time for them to make a little money. Y'all ain't coming for money, I can see that. Well, you should go to say something. Is you here to support, you want unity in this, unity around the world, right? Unity around the world. What about you, young fella? You a young fella. Is you 18 yet? Barely. But you here for a unity cause, ain't it, man? All human beings is what? The same, ain't it, man, when God created it. Hey, man, y'all keep doing the same thing what you're doing now. Keep everything peaceful. Don't let, when you see a perpetrator try to throw a rock, y'all put your camera on him so they can take him away, him or her away, because that ain't what y'all came here for. Hey, God bless y'all, man.
Thank you.
And when you get a chance, look up, Michael tell you, Raymond Ivy YouTube channel. Okay? God bless y'all. I love y'all, man. All right. How y'all doing, man? I'm the YouTube man. Okay. Worldwide Raymond Ivy, man.
Yes, sir.
I want y'all to, I'm showing people, I'm 62 years old, I'm an activist myself. Originally from Chicago, been living in Charleston, Missouri for 24 years. There's nothing like y'all. Y'all have unity here. But what I want to just say is, y'all continue to do what you're doing, because some people around the world, you know what they're doing? They taking advantage of this here. You all not. You know what they're doing? You have like I told Michael over there, you have perpetrators, infiltrators that come in this here, and opportunists. The perpetrator, you know what he do? No, first the infiltrator, they send somebody amongst y'all like they trying to be, get unity and justice. Then they get the perpetrator to go throw a rock over here and bust a window. Yep. Then the opportunists, what they do? They go in there and get to stealing, and that ain't what the cause is about. Right, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Yep. And the cause is about when God created us, what did he create? He created a human being, didn't he? Right. Man gave us color. You see, man gave us color. And what y'all doing now, man, especially in Southeast Missouri, this is wonderful, man. This is awesome. You see what I'm saying? Y'all tell the people what y'all here for, man. Any one of y'all, go ahead.
Hey, I just say I'm here because
Tell them what their signs say if they can't
first
read.
of all, the signs say Black Lives Matter.
And shake one of their hands and let them know. All of y'all, all us brothers, ain't we?
Everybody
Huh?
matters.
All of us
Everybody
brothers.
matters.
Look at that. Everybody matters. Ain't that right, y'all? Power to all the people.
And that's really what this means, is that everybody matters, but what's going on is this is not getting taken accounted for. So we're just trying to be a part of everybody else. So that's why I think everybody's here. It's just because everybody matters. But right now, this is the emphasis on what's going on, that we matter.
And that's a blessing. You anybody else want to say anything?
Said it better. All men were created equal. Oh God. Exactly.
And one day I want to invite y'all to come to Charleston, Missouri. Soon I'm gonna leave because I'm taking care of somebody that fought for what y'all fighting for now. My dad, he's 92 years old, a World War II veteran, fought against Adolf Hitler. The only thing only thing wrong with him is he has dementia, but he still remember. He's not prejudiced. You see what I'm saying? I can see y'all not. If you was, you wouldn't be around here. Y'all keep up doing the same thing. When you get a chance, look up Raymond Ivy YouTube channel. That's Raymond. That's IVY.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, power to all the people. All the people. Hey, y'all. Y'all gonna be on YouTube worldwide showing that a small area like Southeast Missouri. Look at that. Power to all the people. When you get a chance, go to Raymond Ivy YouTube channel. That's Raymond IVY. I'm showing the world that y'all showing a good example. Unlike some of the other places in some of the other 50 states, you know what some of them is doing? They have perpetrators, infiltrators, and opportunists. The infiltrator gets into y'all crowd, acting like they about what y'all about. Then they get the perpetrator to go bust the window across the street. Then the opportunist is going there and steal. But when y'all see that, you know what you do? Do what I'm doing now. Get that camera. I don't care if he black, white, brown, whatever. Video him and give it to the police because he messing y'all thing up. That's why things happen bad. But this here what y'all showing, all nationalities is out here. All nationalities. Come on, some females, y'all say something. Ain't no females talked on my thing yet. Say anything.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter. I'll just tell them all lives matter.
Out there fighting. Use that privilege. Get out there and fight.
But all lives matter. And I appreciate y'all saying black lives, but all lives matter. When God created man, what did he create? Human what? Human being. You see what I'm saying? And this is a good sign. Y'all finna go nationwide. Matter of fact, mine is worldwide. You see what I'm saying? When you Google it up, Raymond Ivy YouTube channel, this is what I fight for here. I'm an activist, originally from Chicago, Illinois, but living in Charleston, Missouri for the past 24 years. Charleston, Missouri is nowhere organized like you all. They won't do this here. They won't dare do it. They fight against me. You know why? Because I set out white and black perpetrators. And that's what you're supposed to do, no matter what the nationality is. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all pray for Raymond Lewis Ivy, and I'm going to pray for y'all. Look here, boy. Power to all the people. Power to all. Look at that, young and old. This is a blessing. Hey, look up Raymond Ivy YouTube channel, and you will see some of the rest of my work. Y'all take care. Love y'all.
I don't think.
Y'all mind being on YouTube showing y'all solidarity? Oh, go ahead, baby girl. Go ahead. All right.
I really wish people would stop screaming all lives matter, because all lives cannot matter until black lives start mattering.
All lives should matter, but you know, I agree with you. Black lives do matter. But when you have all these different nationalities out here
Come together. I came out here earlier.
Black lives are the
me
only
and my
lives catching
5-year-old.
hell. Right.
Oh yeah,
And
you.
black
I
lives
agree.
are a
I
part
agree.
of the all,
Let
but
her
the
finish, and
black
then I'm gonna
lives
get
do
you.
not matter at this point.
Right.
Go ahead.
They
What was
have
you saying now?
shown that.
I came out here at about 3-something. I had my 5-year-old. When I pulled up, tears just instantly started flowing just to see that, to be honest with you, it's more whites out here than blacks.
And that's, you know what? That's being.
But that's what we need to be out here, because they're the ones causing the problem.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them.
Not
Though.
all
You can't.
of
You
them.
can't blame all of them.
Yeah,
I'm talking
You-
about the ones that's causing the problem.
Honestly, I don't feel like none of us should be marching. Them people in the blue and white. with the badges on. They should be the ones out here protesting.
Y'all tell it before I end this here. Tell black folks worldwide, let's come together. Like you said, it should be 100% of us out here, even though it's not. But we got to remember one thing, that all police is not bad.
Yep, we know that.
And they think all blacks, because a black do a drive-by, that don't mean all us do a drive-by. I'm a college student. You see what I'm saying? A graduate, brother. You see what I'm saying? Raising 2 daughters, a 13 and a 14-year-old, and a World War II veteran that fought against Adolf Hitler. So you know he know what's going on.